ratify ERA, ERA Coalition, ERA Now, and all of the advocates that have been fighting for so many decades. I am proud to be here to support deadline efforts on the federal level. But first, we must get the job done in Virginia. The 38th and final state needed to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment. Currently in Virginia, there is one man, and one man only, standing in between 160 million women across this country from their ability to finally be enshrined as human beings equal to men in the United States Constitution. One man. Virginia has the opportunity to lead. Far too many times, Virginia has been on the wrong side of history. We have fought against interracial marriage, desegregation, women's right to vote, and now women's equality. With 81% of all Virginians across political affiliations supporting the Equal Rights Amendment, it is a dereliction of those legislators' duties to ignore the voices of Virginians.
That's right.
And to replace their own will with the will of the people.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, this fight is very personal to me. I remember being in my high school JRTC class watching the VMI Supreme Court decision on TV. And I remember learning in that moment that I could not go to any college or university that I so choose just because I was female. VMI is one of the top military colleges in the United States. And they had spent millions of dollars to keep women out of its doors. And some people use misogynistic opinions as to why we should not attend. That we would be distraction to men, that of course, women are biologically inferior mentally and physically to men. And I remember hearing Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg clearly when she said, and I'm paraphrasing, that women can do all things if given the opportunity. And I stood up in that moment and I said, I'm going to go to VMI. Because I'm just as strong and powerful and capable as any man in this room.
All right.
And all the men jumped up in protest. And it was at that time that my best friend walked up to me and he said, I was going to go to West Point, but I'm going to go with you to VMI. Because I want to be there to watch you when you fail. Oh. And so we went to VMI along with another male from our class. And when they got their head shaved bald, so did I.
All right.
And when they put on a man's uniform, I put on a man's uniform. And I marched, sweat, and bled beside hundreds of male cadets. And when I tell you that I am proud to say that I am the only one to walk across that VMI stage 4 years later, we can do all things. So that is what we're asking for. That is what this fight is about. The opportunity for equal pay for equal work. To not be discriminated against because we are female, to not be relegated to second-class citizenship because we are women. And so that's why we're standing up. This is what this fight is about. And we will not take a back seat. We will not wait any longer. We will not wait our turn. We want equality without an apology, and we will continue to fight until constitutional equality is won. Thank you all.